So yeah, I was just thinking as I'm walking in the kitchen to feed Zeus. There he is. There's Zeus. There he is. Yeah, as I was walking in the kitchen to feed him, and of course he polices me. Okay, in other words, he follows me on my heel every step of the way. What I'm doing for his stuff. I was just thinking though, I'm watching this show that I haven't heard about in years and years, right? And so here, let's see if I can situate this better so you can see him and what he's doing and what he's up to. There you go. All right, that's better. So, and I'll silence the TV because that's a lot of confusion in the background we don't need. If I can find the TV controller, which I usually have right here in front of me because of this, and it's not in its right place, so that's why I couldn't find it, and now it's in its right place. Okay, so back to feeding Zeus. I've got this together so far, and like I said, he's policing me. I weigh it out. That's correct, I did. Because I want him to be within a certain weight, and I want him to be healthy. So that's what I do. That's why I do it. Okay, so it's all weighed out. Now I got to turn the scale off. So I press and hold the button. I give him olive oil, by the way. He gets 300.350 grams, I guess, twice a day. 0.350 twice a day. And that's because of his weight, okay? And as you saw, he's just jumping. He's a jumper. Yeah, not much I can do about that, and I'm not going to punish him for it. Why would I do that? Punish my boy? He don't get punished. He doesn't get punished no matter what, right? Okay, so there he is. Anyway, I was thinking, F Troop. We totally forgot about that. I did. I haven't heard about the F Troop in ages. God, what? 60 years? Something like that. That's ages. Ain't heard of the show since then. Wow. And then, going through all the other stuff, we had, let's see, we had Clint Eastwood, we had Dean Martin. Wait a minute. Before that, we had Frank Sinatra, of course, and then, of course, the Rat Pack. And then now we single them all out. They're doing their own thing. Frankie's doing his own thing. Here comes the team, Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis, of all people. Let's not forget Clint Eastwood. There's so many. How many can I mention? All the comedians and all them, Rick Little and people we don't hear about anymore, and all those people that got introduced by none other than Ed Sullivan. We could count on Ed Sullivan every week to show us somebody new, and it would be Latin nature. The mouse. You remember the mouse? Can't remember. Topo Gigio. Yeah. Topo Gigio. Remember Topo Gigio, the mouse? Well, that was brought to us by Ed Sullivan. And what about the Beatles? Oh my God, right? So now I'm thinking Jerry Lewis, Dean Martin team. God, they're great. And so now we've got Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis, and then we get just Dean Martin and just Jerry Lewis, and that's what I was thinking. The amazing couple broke up.